laying it up. You keep it laying it up. Yeah.
What's up, everybody? This is Shane Davis.
And I am Brandon Fountain, and we
are the Controlled Burn. That's how we're going to start this week.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's been a hell of a week as I turned my phone on silent.
I just turned my phone on silent, and then apparently I fat-fingered Facebook, and that was an advertisement for Salad and Go, which obviously my phone doesn't know me.
Bro, Salad and Go?
Is it pretty good?
It's pretty on point.
That's the new one in Owasso.
Uh-huh. Yeah. It's, no, they have a Salad and Go, a Pickleman's.
Pickleman's, how's that?
I mean, here's the thing. It's a sandwich, which is good. But when you have Firehouse subs less than a football throw away, Firehouse subs is gas.
Well, hold on. Pickleman's is more than just a sandwich place, though,
They
right?
do pizza, kind of like Slotsky's does pizza.
Slotsky's pizza ain't bad.
Yeah, but if you're going to go to Slotsky's, you're going to get a fucking original deluxe, Slotsky's delicious sandwich.
Yeah, 100%.
And a bag of chips. But, no, I had...
So you're saying you would get all that and a bag of potato chips?
Yes. I am saying that, sir. Have you ever had? I don't know how to say the word right, but I'm going for it. It's Sbarro's pizza. Sbarro. Dog.
Yeah, the one in Sepulpa, is that what you're talking about?
Dog.
Bro, that gas station is completely underrated.
So when I lived in Sepulpa many moons ago, it was a brand new gas station called Smith Sisters, and
just
they had
shitty fried food.
Yeah, it was like fried chicken, catfish, whatever. Which gas station catfish sometimes hits.
Sometimes that'd be it.
But I took my brother, or I guess our mom took me and my brother out for our birthday last weekend, and when I went to go pick my brother up in Sepulpa, we stopped at that gas station, got a couple drinks. And I walk by, and they have all these pre-made pizzas just sitting out, like a Hawaiian, like chunks of ham, bacon on it, and it's all New York style pizza. Yeah. So it's like big flat pieces. When you pick it up, you have to fold it. Cheese is running, it's great. So I tell these guys, I'm like, hey, I'm gonna be gone for a while. I gotta go. I'm gonna go out to eat some lunch. Gonna go to the movies. I'm gonna be back probably about like 4 or 5 hours. I'm gonna get a carryout. So they write down my carryout order. They tell me call about 30 minutes before I'm going to head that way. And I'm pretty stoked. Like, I let the family know. I'm like, I am bringing home some New York style pizza. We're excited. So I go have a great day with my mom and my brother. We go see a fucking crazy movie.
Which one?
Dog, it's called The Toxic Avenger. Has nothing to do with the Avengers. Yeah. It is not a Marvel movie. At one point in the movie, there is a guy doing the helicopter with his piece.
Oh, wow.
And, yeah, I'm watching this with my mom.
Your mom.
Yeah. Right. And then at another part in the movie, this guy, it's the dwarf from Game of Thrones, Peter Dinklage.
Little person.
Man, I think either way. You could go midgies.
Whoa!
Is that not good?
Hell no!
But see, I see dwarfs and little people as different things. Like Snow White, did that not solve that equation?
No. It's not even called that in the new movie.
In my brain, they are. They're Snow White. Just because it's not in the title, they're the 7 dwarfs. They have massive noses. They all have white beards and funny stocking hats.
You're legitimately letting me, of all people, pretend to correct you on something inappropriate.
I like your shoes. But... So we go see this movie. It's wild. But I drop my mom off, call about 25, 30 minutes ahead of time. They answer the phone. They say, Sbarro's. And I say, hi, I was there earlier. I'm on my way to get this carry out. You guys have my order. Don't worry. I'll tell you what it is if you can't find it. He said, hold on one second, and then sat me down. Mm-hmm. And from Berry Hill, Oklahoma to that gas station, I think it's called Dax. I listened as they all just laughed and talked and communicated.
You're a creeper.
Well, he puts me on hold and doesn't like, I mean, he might as well have just hung up on me.
Right.
But he sits me down and never comes back. Like, when I walk into the gas station, I'm still on the phone with him. And I walk up, and he has no customers. He's just sitting there chilling. I'm like, hey, were you just talking to somebody on the phone? And he's like, huh? And, you know, in all due respect, Sepulpa, y'all have got some people out there. And this was a Sepulpa classic. And he was like, oh, yeah, yeah, we got busy. Because I was like, that's me. I see your phone there, the old cordless phone from, 2002. I'm like, that is I. And he's like, and I'm like, brother, all I want's the pizza. I'm like, in most normal cases, I would have just cut bait and went somewhere else, if I'm going to get disrespected out the gate.
I want to try this real bad.
But I want this pizza so bad that I'm going to go drive my brother home, and I will be back in 10 minutes to grab my pie. And he was like, oh, okay, got it. And yeah, and they gave me free meatballs, and they gave me 2 orders of breadsticks that were pretty delectable.
Just on the house?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Because he was a piece of shit?
Piece of shit.
Well, how about that?
Man, and I'm not a... what do you call it? A person that like
Karen.
leaves. I'm not a commenter. I don't call.
What are you trying to say about people that leave reviews, Shane?
Well, some of them can get a little carried away. You know what I mean? Like if your go-to every time something subpar happens is to leave a review or try to call and tell somebody, maybe you're the asshole. But if I occasionally do it, and I'll be honest with you, I did it this time.
Good for you.
I called Dax Corporate.
You should do it every time.
And I left a voicemail. And I aired my grievances out. And guess what? It's Thursday. And nobody has called me back yet.
Hurts your soul, doesn't it?
No, honestly, I was over it.
But some say that it potentially creates a dark space in your soul that makes you want to immediately get justification and do it every time someone screws something up. I think maybe like... I do. I think assholes might say that, but I'm an asshole. No, I mean you've talked on this. Like we know people that every time you talk to them, something's wrong. The sky's falling. 100%. Somebody did this to me or that to me or whatever. Like, dude, at a certain point, you are the asshole. If you and anybody listening, I love you guys. You. Bernie X out there, you torch bearers. Damn burnouts.
Burnouts. No, we appreciate you guys listening, and I'm not trying to hurt nobody's feelings, but take a second. If you're one of those people that has a problem every time you walk out of the house, maybe you need to work on yourself a little bit.
Yeah, it's you.
But how's your week been? I know it's been chaotic.
I'm here. It's been wild.
This week has been crazy. Me and you haven't been home before the sun's gone down a lot this week.
Yesterday was the first time for me.
It's I made it home by 7 yesterday, which is still late for our hours. The lab closes at 5, but that's okay. It's been very welcome. We're getting some shit done. Like it's been incredible. We've got some new clients, some big faces out in the Oklahoma cannabis industry are now testing at the lab they should have been with the whole time.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Tell them about it. Give it to them. Open up.
My favorite thing, and this is kind of a dickhead way to look at it, but my favorite thing about all this craziness, because, I mean, without naming names, we've had about 3 laboratories close in the last 30 days. And then maybe double that in the last 90 days.
Yeah.
I've had, in one of those labs, in all the insanity, is back to operating. But I have had clients that left me a couple years ago to go to said lab, and they left me because they were failing for XYZ, and it wasn't just mold. I'll say that. And they came back in the chaos because they couldn't continue to use, where they were using, and they failed for basically the exact same things. I've had 3 different customers I can think of had this, pretty much identical situation. And I went and looked at COAs from before, because before I have to call anybody and let them know that there's an issue, I like to have as much information as possible. We'll look at the historical data. Our quality department is fantastic at that. But the beautiful thing with all this is a lot of our clients don't want to take the chance of this happening again. And now that they know that there is a problem, that they need to adjust, the way I say it is you want to get to a point where it doesn't matter what lab you take it to. Like, you don't want to be like, oh, I got to take it to this place so, I can put my product on the market. That's insanity. Like, you want to be able to take it to any lab and have a safe, clean product. And so a lot of our clients are actually taking the time to change a couple SOPs, to fix a couple things on their end to make sure that they do have a safe product. And that has been selfishly the best thing about this for me. Me and you have had several meetings, sit downs with owners, investors, partners, the actual boots on the ground teams that implement all this and get it done. And this whole thing, I think overall, is really, really like helping our industry for the best.
100%. I agree 100%. Sorry, it's like
I'm about to take that motherfucking phone.
It never stops. Yeah, exactly.
No, we
as we're sitting here,
it never stops. I turned mine around so it wouldn't distract me.
Both of us can't. What if something happens?
Right. The whole building will burn.
Yeah, bro, it's been nuts, and we don't. Man, we're not the lab, and I, not to change gears at all, but we're not the lab that likes to just like whore out services that we need. Like, for instance, as a laboratory, we've never subbed a test anywhere to anywhere
like
else. Outsourced it anywhere. Yeah. We've never outsourced a test. Like, we had a situation a couple years ago. Hello?
I hear you.
I don't hear myself. No, there I am. Okay. Sorry. I thought the apocalypse was happening. So we've never outsourced a test as a laboratory. 2 to 3 years 3 years ago, we had a situation where we had a complete failure in the pesticide department, and we could not trust to outsource pesticides at the time, because the only lab that we potentially could have trusted didn't have the ability to do the sample count, because we were doing a lot of samples then.
Right.
So it caused what we call in the lab the dark days.
That was before my time.
Yeah, this was before you even worked there. This was when, and that was when we basically couldn't publish data, full compliance data. Now, this is back before Final Form, so we did have like production batch B stuff, and there was a few instances where something could not have pesticides ran on it, and those were the only things that were able to be published. And it was like 3 weeks or something. It was a problem. It was a real problem. But we just don't like to outsource. It's just not something we're ever going to do as a lab, at least.
Well, we are.
But even carrying into transport is what I was about to say. Is we don't just let any Tom, Dick, or Harry like go transport our lab samples.
No.
Like, we work with a third-party transporter, and that's Mike with Mile High, because we've known Mike for several years. I know that he's going to care for the samples, and that's a tough one, right? I mean, you're talking about someone's livelihood in your possession for X amount of hours, right? And so what that even boils down to is usually me and you are gone all day long transporting samples. And so all week long.
Especially, dang near month now.
Yeah.
It's been nonstop every day.
I mean, you've always, since you got hired, you've pretty much done a pretty good amount of transports.
Well, the transport company, because we won't just use anybody, they can only do so much. So to make sure that we are we try to get you covered within 24 to 48 hours of the request. Sometimes that's not possible, but we try. So I mean, it's very much we do what we got to do, just like everybody else. Like everybody who's survived this long, you do what you got to do to make it. Like I know, just to dote on our team a little bit, the owner of the company, Mr. Matthew Phillips, who you guys met a week or two ago, our lab manager, Megan Phillips, and a couple other Phillipses, they stayed late last night making sure just the logistical side of everything was caught up. We are very much so, as a laboratory, on top of stuff. We can handle a lot of samples every day. But just them noticing that, like they didn't have to do that. We could have figured it out. We'd have been fine. But they see how hard the team's working. They see how hard we're working. And they took it upon themselves to stay around, get some stuff cleaned up and some stuff done. So when everybody came into work the next day, it was a fresh start. And that's something that you've got to work for people that aren't afraid to pick up a broom is great. Like you got, in the world we live in, there's a lot of ego, and I understand it, because if you own a pretty big brand that's catching waves and it's popular, you are kind of in your own bubble. You've got a team around you, and you are kind of the sun in your universe. And so there is a lot of ego, and I think you need a decent amount of ego and self-belief to even take that jump to be a business owner and jump in this private world. And we've seen enough, and we've been around long enough to where there are those guys that think they're too good to do the menial work, and we're lucky and fortunate enough to work with people that their brain doesn't tick that way. We all do what we need to as a team to get shit done, and that's why you've got a Shane Davis and a Brandon Fountain, because if we don't have to just work for anybody. We've done enough in our adult life. We got a pretty good resume between the two of us.
I'm not trying to talk shit or anything, but I can work where I want.
No,
for
we can
the most
pivot.
part. For sales.
Well, and that's what
if anything falls through here, bro, I'm not gonna lie. I'm going stripping. I'm starting OnlyFans.
We already make our money with our mouth. You know what I mean? You might as well add the rest of it. That's
what I'm saying, dog. I'm just saying. I think everybody's fell into a weird rabbit hole on the hub. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a niche market for fat guys. Fat women, fat people. Period.
I'll be honest, dude. I it's been a minute since I've dabbled.
Did you be my cameraman?
Of course, yeah. I'd even tickle every now and then. You know what I mean? A little toss on a little tickle.
That's how you get tips.
But
financial tips.
I'll be honest. Every now and then, when I'm surfing, and I see a hefty. When I see somebody who's not a complete model, I'm like, all right,
good for you.
Right, yeah. Good man. Yeah, I appreciate it.
Can you imagine the sheer imagine being somebody that's not a perfect build and you've got to do this and you do the first shoot and then just the fear of waiting for to see the finished product. Please don't show stretch mark. Please don't show this angle.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. So what's the latest? What do we have to talk about as far as the biz?
Current events? Which I do have a kind of a, I wouldn't call it fun, but we do have something to touch. But I do know this weekend,
I got something to touch.
Harvest Fest is going on. I believe Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Harvest Fest. Unfortunately, they will not be blessed with our presence this Harvest Fest.
We're not able to make it this year.
No, we've been the last 3 years.
2 years.
2 years.
I think we sponsored the last two. Yeah, I think as the lab.
Yeah,
I missed the year before.
It's we hit Terp Float.
It's crazy. It looks like it was a pretty good one this year. I've seen that quite a few people are going to be there this year.
Well,
like.
I saw Kelly.
More than last year.
Shout out Kelly. You the man.
Oh, Kel, that's my dude. Kelly Matson.
That the new Trippy Hollow looks pretty dope. They definitely redid Trippy Hollow.
It's done by Kel.
I think it's Kelly. Yeah, Kelly. Because usually, like last year, it was a different brand. I think it was Arctic Fox sponsored last year, and then the year before that, I forget who it was. But either way, we went. So
I looked at Kel's live stream last night, and it had some big ass screen set up out there.
Yeah,
it was kind of dope.
No. It's one of those things where, and this is by no means a representation of this year, or I'm just, this is my experience, but.
I'm going to hear about it. We're going to hear about it.
Me and Cameron went to Trippy Hollow 2 years ago. And it was, because I think the cannabis vendors stop at 11. And this was probably 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning. And we make the walk down to Trippy Hollow. And we might
It's a hell of a trek.
It's a trek. And honestly, the funnest part about it was the walk back. But, by that point, we was a little loose. It was a little loose.
Yeah.
And, but we might have went too early in hindsight. But we got there, and my wife is a dime piece. She's beautiful, and we get there, and I look around, and it's me, my wife, and about 15, 20 dudes. And I was like,
nope.
Well, all right, this is cool. We'll journey back, and yeah. I was like, all right.
SpongeBob meme. All right, well, I'm gonna head out now.
Right. Yeah. It was one of those things which we were them dudes at one point. We would go to the beach Thursday nights wet t-shirt contest.
Come on.
We'd go out there and see what's up.
What? Those were the days.
They were, honestly, because you just
so
walk
funny.
up, because we were all underage, but you just walk up and say under. Yeah, and they let you in.
Didn't matter if you're 15, 16, as long as you
No.
looked,
As long as you were making a deal
yeah,
about it,
yeah.
you were fine.
Yeah, because I was going there before I was 18. 15, 16.
Day, dude.
I didn't care.
Me and Andre, shout out Dre.
Hey, Dre.
We went there. It was like every Thursday for a chunk of my life. We were not going to miss. I remember we got into arguments.
He's going for them titties.
Yeah, dude, we didn't pick no one up. Nobody was interested in us. We were just like me and him, we would go to the Promenade Mall and practice. We were both awful at talking to girls. So we would go to Promenade Mall and we would literally like just practice and like
that's the way to do it though.
we would
Trial
look like
and error.
fools. It looked like straight fools. And I remember, I'll never forget it because it was just such a funny like fuck moment. These girls were kind of looking at us and we're kind of looking at them and we're like, you know, all right, man,
Them's the ones.
let's do this. And we're probably like 15ish and we walk over there and we're, you know, like, hey, what's up? Hey, you guys want to hang out at some point in time? You know, you guys want to, you know, cool. All right, this is my name. This is your name. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, let's hang out next week. Would love to hang out next weekend. Me and him are both like, yeah, like they're just, you know, if you had like a series of green lights, just green, everything just was perfect.
I think you told me this. This is when you didn't get their numbers?
Dude, literally, they leave, like their parents like pick them up and we're walking off and we're high-fiving and
We did it.
then all of a sudden I was like, hold on. Did you get a phone number? And this is well before cell phones and Facebook and
Yeah.
there was none of that. And it was like, no, I thought you did. And it was like, no. Like, yeah. Never saw them again. Never.
Did you guys go back looking every week or whatever?
Oh, dude, surely. Yeah. I don't remember that as much, but yeah, surely we were
Yeah.
wondering.
Oh man, I'd have wrote the time down. I'm like, all right, we got to be back here every week at this time.
Yeah.
We're gonna find the ones that said yes.
Dude, I missed that movie theater though. Like that. I mean, I missed that whole mall.
Wait, movie theater? Oh, the one that
Promenade.
was in, yeah.
It was like
I forgot about that.
Remember, it would be the Hollywood Theater, and they would play their own set of movies, and then the AFC across the street would play a different set of movies. They would never play the same movie. It was.
I remember that.
It was weird, but
Dude, I never really went to that movie theater. So
Really?
I think me and you went there before they shut it down a time or two, I think. But here's the thing, man. You got to think. So I came to Berry Hill when I was for 10th grade, right? So
Right.
I went to Union for, pretty much K through 9, except for 3rd and 4th. I went to Beggs, which was, oof, what a shitty fucking town that was. Sorry to all y'all Beggs demons
Much
out
love,
there.
Beggs.
Go Demons.
You Begsniaks.
Yeah.
All of our Begsniaks out there.
all our Begsniaks, Berniacs.
You torchbearers, you.
You torch bears. No, but so, I was raised on the south side of Tulsa, like as far as my younger years. And so I grew up going to, Cinemark, the Tulsa. Like they built that as I was kind of coming into the years of going to the movie theater.
The big boy? The AMC?
The Cinemark.
Isn't that the one by the 71st?
Yeah, it's a Cinemark. It's called the Tulsa by Cinemark.
Yeah, that's my second favorite one. For sure.
Well, dude, it was really nice when they first built it. I mean, dude, when that IMAX was built, that was the first thing we had ever on any new big screen. Other than that, it was just 3D screens that you got the blue and red glasses that were not fun to watch.
You know my biggest grievance of IMAX? Because you know me, going to the movies is like...
That's it's something I enjoy. That's your thing.
I'm a weirdo. Like
You'll go alone.
Yeah, I mostly go alone.
That's crazy.
Like to just turn my phone off and put a nice big old dip in, get me a drink, maybe some nachos, and just because how often do you get to just zone in on anything nowadays? It's for me, it is one of my favorite things to do is go to the movies. I never go to IMAX movies because with the IMAX you get like a lot more picture of what it was intended to be, but the seats are terrible.
Mm-hmm.
They're terrible. Like they are so uncomfortable.
You said that theater has badass seats now, right? Like they got the reclining ones like the AMC does.
They have the reclining ones
they
have D-Box. D-Box is incredible.
I have not done that
It's yet. D-Box and the seat reclines, and it's like a 4D movie.
It
and
vibrates
you can,
and moves a little bit and stuff.
You can adjust the intensity of your vibrations
of your
and
experience.
Movements. Yeah, which the D-Box is great. What the one on like getting off at Memorial, like going to Bixby, the
Star World 20.
Yeah, so that one it's called the MX4D. That is a true 4D movie experience. That's cool.
What makes it so much better than the D-Box?
So the D-Box, you get the movement. You'll get like if they get, let's say they get like punched, like you might like feel like a slight something on your back. And the MX4D, the seat is like basically a roller coaster seat, and it puts a big warning that you need to hang on, and you do. It's set in rows of 4. The whole thing moves. Like I mean, the whole thing moves, and when gunshots happen, the whole theater flashes. When it's raining, you're misted.
Okay.
If something's burning, you smell smoke. I watched the Mission Impossible movie, and at one point he's getting his whole ass beat, and literally like it was enough to where I was like like I was kind of like it freaked me out a little bit because it like kind of hurt, like they like almost like this massage. Like those shiatsu massages that dig into you, it was like that, but like quick, and it like da 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 da, like dabbed up my whole body. But
are you in a suit or something?
No, you're just living. You're just there. And I will say the seats are very uncomfortable. You're sitting at a 90-degree angle, and I did not know what I was getting into when I went to
kid. No,
I ate. They have Uncle Paco's next door. And your boy smashed some chips and salsa before that movie started. And, dude, I was so full. I was so uncomfortable. The whole movie, I was like, this sucks. Like, if I would have known what I was getting into, I could have prepared. I could have wore shorts. Like, I could have done something. And, yeah, but I ate a ton of salsa. And
did you go alone for that?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
That's crazy.
It's my favorite. But AMC.
MX4D, huh?
Yeah, MX4D. I've actually got, I'm going to send you this real quick because it is kind of cool. Which, by the way, in 6 minutes, the NFL season starts. So
Yeah, buddy.
you will not see this live. But for any ear hustlers out there next door to us, if you have not set your fantasy football roster, you have 5 minutes to do that now. Yeah, dude, it is the Cowboys going against the defending Super Bowl champions, Philadelphia Eagles.
Oh, wow, dude. Neck ticklers.
No, I'm
back
sending
poker,
you this right now. This is
scent,
great.
Wind, water blast.
I'm going to send it to our wonderful producer,
leg
Zoe.
tickler.
Also,
Rumbler. Oh, they put the rumbler right on your balls. That's crazy.
dude. I mean, yeah, and it's and the one that gets your like
Seat
behind your
poppers.
ankles is too much. It hurts.
How does it do it? Like, I don't understand what it doesn't look like your legs set up against anything. Oh, I see. Okay.
Will you flash this on the old screen?
Flash us.
No, don't do that. He didn't say that. We're just kidding. We're all basically married.
I was not talking to the producer.
It sounded like you were.
I was talking to you.
I was trying to
Please
help
show
you.
me a
I will
titty,
not.
Shane, so I can get out of this.
What is
okay?
this button for?
MX4D. Yeah, this is dope, dude.
Dude, zoom in at the bottom and read all of those aloud.
Motion, air blast, neck tickler, leg tickler, wind, air blast. That's not supposed to say air blast twice. That's supposed to say water blast. Seat popper, scent, rumbler, back popper, back poker, fog, bubbles. What's bubbles?
They are little circles of moisture with air trapped inside of them.
I mean, they blow bubbles at you?
There were no bubbles in Mission Impossible.
That's
but
weird. Snow, rain, strobe.
I did get misted.
I want to see the snow. I mean, they're saying they make snow. That's crazy.
What's the next awesome movie to do that with? Avatar would be
Oh boy,
fantastic. I've seen Avatar, the second one, in the D box, and it was great. Like that was a
MX4D
wonderful
movies,
experience.
Tulsa.
Mission Impossible was a little intense for that. Like it was a lot. You were never not getting your ass whipped that whole movie. It was a pretty long movie too. But there's a part where he's like swimming way, way deep under the water, and you got a lot of mist from that.
Man, this is badass.
Oh, dude, when I was a kid, we went to Disneyland, and there was this Honey, I Shrunk the Audience. It was basically the same thing.
I'm not going to see The Conjuring in that. I'll tell you that much. That's an option.
No, I did get an Annabelle. I showed you that. Yeah,
that's crazy.
I got so I collect those
Annabelle.
popcorn buckets. That's how
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah, that's a straight up popcorn bucket that my mama she bought it when we went to the movies to see that insane movie.
Man, this is crazy, bro. I can't wait. I want to do this.
No, we need to find a I don't know what's coming out.
All
I'm
these
so far
fucking
removed.
movies are
Whoa,
horrible,
dude! By the way, I would imagine most of our audience is around our age, mid to late 30s. I Know What You Did Last Summer, the remake, the reboot, is fantastic.
Really?
Bro, it is. I went into that with such low, and that might be why I think it's so good, because I went into it with the least of expectations. I was like, this is going to be awful. It was so good, bro. Like, I'm excited for the next one, because they set it
Can I
up.
tell you something?
Huh.
I've never seen it.
You've never seen the first two with Freddie Prinze Jr.? What? How did you make it through the what?
I never watched them.
That blows my mind.
It was a thing back then too. I know.
Did you watch the Screams?
Yes.
What's
not
your favorite
not
scary
all
movie?
of them.
You at least watched the first one.
I watched the first one, and I for sure watched the first one.
They kind of fell off after the first one until they started doing the reboots. The reboots are good.
I watched the first one and the second one. I don't think, or no, I think I watched the first one and the third one actually. I don't think I've seen the second one. I don't like horror movies, bro. You know that. I've never.
No,
liked
you
them.
never have.
No, Scream 2. I saw 2 and I saw 1 and 2.
No, one that you need to watch. We touched on
Not
this.
another teen movie. Watch that, or not another scary movie.
Not another teen movie was great. Scary movie. 2.
The scary movie, yeah.
Take My Strong Hand. Yeah,
Yeah.
that one's fantastic. No, you need to watch.
Is that called, are you sure that's called Scary Movie?
Positive.
Yeah, so yeah.
Stands. You need to watch.
Watched
Stands.
it last night.
No, did you?
I didn't finish it. I got
Bro.
halfway through it though. It's good.
It is so uncomfortable. Like because there's a couple people that they keep interviewing throughout the show that I thought they were like therapists, right?
They're stands.
They're stands. Yeah. I was like,
So what's funny is there's one on there. His name is Ramon. Do you remember him? He's kind of like the big New Yorker guy.
Yeah.
He's a guy. I watch him all the time.
He does the
review.
What do you call it?
Reactions.
Yeah, the song reactions.
Yeah,
really.
Yeah, his. I'm trying to think of his title.
Well, and he seemed like a really cool dude until he had moments where you're like, ew. Like
he did not act like himself on there. He was so toned down. Like he is a loud, obnoxious, like almost annoying New Yorker. He does this thing where the entire reaction show, he talks to somebody that's not there. He's like,
is he talking to Marshall?
Yo, M, talk. You're not listening? Talk to these. He's not listening. And I'm just like, there's nobody there. He does that every single show.
No,
but he's funny though. Yeah, he is funny.
Do you think that he's genuinely a stan? Because the way he came off on that was he was crazy. They all came off a little crazy.
He's not that. Like, he is a stan for sure. I mean, here's the thing, man. Set the bar for stans, right? Like, I'm a stan, I guess.
No, it's the difference is you're not going around saying that Eminem saved your life.
Oh no,
that's kind of what they're all like. Without Eminem, I might not be alive. Type shit.
That one that's a cop, or that was like, I don't know if she is a cop. I missed.
Oh no, yeah, she is. Yeah, she's a cop. No, she was for.
She said she discovered him during the academy, which was I was like, that was weird. That was unique. And then the one that doesn't look like even that she listens to hip hop. But she's like kind of proper talking, and it was weird. That was a weird one.
Well, there was a dude on there that worked for like a TV network or something that Eminem was on, years ago.
I know you're talking about.
And he's like, oh, I saw him walk into the bathroom, and so he's like, so I went in, and then he comes out, and I'm like trying, like, hey, it's so great to meet you, and and he just and then walk in, and he took that as like he was offended kind of. I'm like, dog, like, no. First off, I remember there's a song like where he's like, I can't even take a shit without somebody. Yeah, you're that guy. Number one. Yeah. Number two, like, he doesn't owe you a fucking thing. Like, and I think that's kind of the whole point of the movie, it's like, dude, like, for whatever reason, and I think podcasts are kind of dangerous in this regard. Like, you listen to people's music or their podcasts or their shows or whatever, especially podcasts, because you're actually long form talking to somebody, and you do get to know the real them. But that doesn't mean that you know the real them. Like, I loved that, like, because he talked about D12, and he was like, no matter what, like, I'll always ride with these people because they loved me before anything, before I was ever famous. And now everybody I interact with, all the new people that come into my life, like, I'll never truly know if they care about me or like truly me, or if they want something, or and I mean, like, dude, imagine being that famous. That everyone you interact with has a
trust anybody.
Nobody, dude. Like, that would suck. Like, I know the lottery. Did anybody win that yet? Like, the lottery has been a buzz this week.
I don't think so. I think the drawing's tonight, or I think it's tonight, maybe, or last night. So here, this is him. His name is Vibes. Vibe Reactions, but that's him.
Oh yeah, sure is. He looks like Daniel Cormier.
A little bit. Well, when you see him straight up, but see, that's literally him talking to nobody right now. I just told you, my phone, so I can't turn my phone up with the button.
Yeah.
But yeah,
no, that's wild.
he's live.
Okay, so they drew.
He
last
doesn't just
night,
do Eminem reactions though.
and nobody has won yet.
So
it's at
now it's gonna be
$1.7 billion. Oh my God. Whoo! See, I don't want to be famous.
I want to be rich.
I want to be rich, buddy. Are you kidding me?
Man, that's hard to say because here's the thing: you're never going to be rich and not be famous. To an extent.
I mean, there's a lot of rich people.
Every person in the world
idea.
that's rich is more famous than even us. So they're famous to an extent, if you get what I'm saying. Like,
I got a fun little piece of trivia that you
just
might
piss
know.
on what I was saying right
Kinda.
there? All right.
Can you tell me who the richest woman actress on the planet is? And I'll be honest with you, I don't know her name, but I know how to tell you who she is.
I would say Oprah because she's an actress.
Nope.
Is this lady richer than Oprah?
Yeah. She might be. Actually, I don't. Yeah, she might be. I know she's like top 15 richest in the world. I know that. Like maybe top 30, but she is a billionaire. Are you Googling it?
Yeah.
Why are you Googling it? Yes.
I'm just gonna check you. Go.
You remember the movie Twister? The movie Twister with I forget the guy's name, but Helen Hunt.
Yeah, I know the movie.
Yeah, so his wife, the one that he ultimately ends up leaving, the city lady that comes with him to go get his ex-wife to sign the papers, the wife that he ultimately leaves is the richest woman actress on the planet.
Jamie Gertz?
Yes, her. She's a billionaire. She
How's she so rich?
Because she married into a very wealth family. One of the OG
left
families.
him, I'm assuming.
No, it's they're married, so they're what's his is hers and they've been married for a long time.
Wow.
Yeah, dude.
I know who she is. She's really pretty too.
Yeah. And that's the only movie I know her from is Twister. Well, she did great in it.
Yeah, no, Twister was
it's a banger, dude. The remake was all right, but the original was a classic.
I didn't watch the remake.
It's good.
It just came out recently.
Yeah. You have it. It's on our account. Hey, let's do
do that. You want to do that?
Yeah, let's do our little laboratory segment real quick.
I feel like I thought we already touched on it.
Did we? No, we didn't. How? There it is. That's how I know. Because we didn't do this part.
Wow. Good little tidbit of information.
Right? Yeah. Okay, hot box reporting. So last Friday, which I don't know why they like to do these things on Fridays late, but OMA put out would you call it a press report? A report. Send it to everybody who has an OMA business license, maybe even patient licenses, emails. But either way, anybody affiliated, then OMA has your email. You got this email. It basically lined out the whole Greenleaf, I guess recall isn't the word. Recall never happened, right? So basically they line it out and they show Greenleaf's response and action plan. It didn't really touch on anything new, I would say, but it just kind of summarized the last couple weeks and what the action plan moving forward was. They never mention a recall or a potential recall. That's still kind of up in the air. But the one thing I did want to point out that was kind of like, and we don't have a clear answer on it. But in that response, in the way that I read it, and this is something that OMA put out, but it's a response like written by Greenleaf and their owners. But basically it said that they will cover the retest cost of that micro testing if you send your samples to Abraxas.
Didn't they say that they would cover the total yeast and mold portion of it?
So that's what that was the very first thing I saw. But that was a post on Facebook that I saw that. It was like, hey, we will cover the cost of the total yeast and mold.
But the state's requiring the entire micro panel.
Correct. Which definitely changes that conversation because we know, anytime you run a test, really with anything, there's perishables involved. And those perishables, consumables. Thank you. They cost money.
Yeah.
And what it costs to run a total yeast and mold, and what it costs to run the Aspergillus speciation panel, is two very different prices.
Very much so. Like, for instance, at the laboratory, if you want to do an R&D and just get total yeast and mold ran, we charge $25. That's what we charge. That should tell you that the cost of consumables is probably a lot lower than what we charge for an Aspergillus panel, which is $75.
Right.
For an entire micro panel, that's STEC, which is the E. coli, salmonella, all that good stuff, plus the Aspergillus with the speciation. That whole full panel is $100.
Well, in the state, they require 2
correct
passing tests to get that product back on the market.
They do, bud.
So that's $200 per strain that you would actually have to get
really
tested.
I'm really curious to see what some folks is going to be paying for that.
Well, and one thing that I did notice, which I don't know the answer to this, mind you, I know we have to say this every show.
Wait, hold on. Are you about to say the Abraxas portion of it?
I was going to say we're not compliance people. We have no idea what we're talking about. We're a couple 1-2 dummies.
But pretty sure that the lab that they're telling people to go to is no longer listed on OMA's website as an active laboratory.
So that's what I saw.
That's what I'm saying.
So Patients for Safe Access, shout out. I did see on their, I think Facebook, that they did point that out. They said that, hold on, like the Abraxas Laboratories is not listed as an active laboratory on OMA Verify.
Yeah. Which, here's the thing, man. I Vadim, the guy that owns Abraxas, I very, very, very good guy.
I've met him once, and he was nothing. He was a gentleman. Yeah,
very nice. He's a freaking brilliant man. He is a PhD. He literally did his dissertation on DNA-based microbial extraction, I believe. Guy's very smart. He's definitely a knowledgeable guy in the micro field. But I believe he is actively already shut down. I believe not. The state didn't shut him down. He closed business. I'm almost positive of that.
See, that we'll have to do some.
I'm trying not to say for sure because I don't want to be wrong.
Right.
I think if you look at OMA Verify, he's not going to be like Abraxas won't be listed there.
Which in I'll play the devil's avocado here. OMA Verify has been known, and OBNDD Verify they have been known to be wrong. They have been.
I won't speak on OBN, but I will say, OMA's rules to us is that. It's the Bible, though. Like, if they're in OMA Verify, they're active. If they're not active. And that is that's what we as a laboratory were told when we are checking in samples or whatever, that it doesn't matter what their expiration date is. It doesn't matter anything. If they're active in OMA Verify, then you can do business with them. If they do not appear active in OMA Verify, do not do business with them or you're committing a felony. That's what we was told.
Yeah, and that's a big deal. I don't want to be a felon. I got real close ones. But your boy is not one.
I'm a misdemeanor, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm a misdemeanor.
I dabbled.
Misdemeanor. I don't
Yeah, I dabbled because they're going over like alcohol safety, like within like high schools that my kids are in, and I'm just like, check it out, dude. Your father's been in trouble thrice times, and all 3 of them's had something to do with that. So it's not. Yeah, listen, it's not a good thing.
Shane was never the type that alcohol was.
Cannabis saved my life. Not Eminem.
Are you a Cannabis fan?
That's the title.
Are you a Cannabis fan?
Cannabis saved my life, not Eminem. Boom.
Done. That's the title.
Check it, ching.
That's hilarious. Oh, you know what I think I have, Shane?
Yeah. What you got? Because We got to wrap it
Yeah,
up pretty
I think
soon.
I have some trivia for you.
Please, hit me.
Double good. Here we go. Okay, you ready?
It's the Hot Box Report. Sorry.
All right, here we go. Rolling Stone magazine declared "Got to Get You Into My Life" the all-time best song about weed. What Fab Four band recorded the song?
The Fabulous Four?
The Beatles.
Damn.
Piece of shit. Okay. Under.
Give me something in the last 20 years.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Can do.
I don't know nothing about no
Under
Beatles.
Senator Chuck Schumer's 2021 Cannabis Administration and Opportunity Act, regulatory authority over cannabis will move to agencies like the FDA and ATF instead of what Department of Justice agency?
What is the DOJ?
DOJ's Department of Justice. That's an umbrella. You dumbass. The DEA, the Drug Enforcement Agency.
That's where I was headed with that.
Okay, you got one nude. Whoa, hold on. I do not have one nude for you.
Come
I got one more for
It's
you.
been a long day.
All right. How about 30 years? Does that count?
I'll take, yeah. Oh, yeah, I mean, you know, I can't.
How about 40 years?
Well, yeah.
Damn, 1970 was 40 plus years ago.
Dude, more than
50
50
years ago.
I was about to say, hold
Jesus.
on. I'm like, I'm closing in on 40, and I wasn't born in the 70s.
Damn. Hold on. Let me just. Okay. Hits from the Bong is a song.
Cypress Hill, baby.
Okay.
Come on.
Good man.
Come on.
All right.
That's more my speed.
All right. You know what? I'll take that. Good. You're 1 for 3. That's the best you've done.
Yeah, I know, dude. You're right. Hey, and real quick, I wanted to shout out.
837. Go sign. Don't be a piece of shit.
So every seed canna in Oklahoma City, I bought this rosin roll, the Jelly Junkie and Jealousy hash rosin infused. My guy.
You just committed a felony.
I still have, you're licensed. I still have half of it left. And let me tell you what, that right there, this shit right there, that's some medicine. That put me in a great place. It was a long day.
Rosin roll, full flower solventless pre-roll, Jelly Junkie, and Jealousy.
And we test that, sir.
Looks good.
Mm-hmm. It's got like something like 7-8% terps.
There's nothing in here.
Oh yeah. Was there really nothing?
It's not in here.
Well, that's sitting in my bathroom right now.
I was trying to get it out.
Whoops. But yes, hey, Hunter, you are the woman. Thank you so much. And
Sorry, didn't mean to hit you in the hands.
I am Shane Davis.
And I am Big Brandon Fountain.
And we are the
out.
Control Burn.
Yeah.
And we're out.
Control.
We're going to leave too.